Top billing.
Yo, Top billing, starting to get excited about my man James Coley. Thought I would shoot you guys a little bit of promotional work. The full 15-minute video of this can be found at patreon.com/committed to the G, where the majority of the Georgia content will be going on this off season. Of course, I'll sprinkle in a little bit of stuff for you guys here on Top Billing Sports. But if you're a Georgia fan, patreon.com/committed to the G is where you want to get this in-depth stuff, recruiting, podcasts, even a group chat tier where you can talk ball with your boy all day long. But man, let's get to it. I want to talk about his ability to get the running backs out in space, and pretty much targeting the running backs in general. You know that Georgia is the absolute truth when you think about guys like Swift and Cook, because both of those guys are some of the best running back receivers that I've seen. And Coley has a million different ways to get these boys the ball. And I actually talked to Coley. We chopped it up and talked about some of his concepts. So I'll have that in a later post sometime in the near future. But man, check some of this stuff out right here. Now, what I tell you in film study, never look at the results, only look at the conceptual nature of the play. So you'll have right here, it's going to be keeping in line with the zone flow from the offensive lineman. You're going to have what looks to be a counter from the fullback, who's actually normal halfback Joe Yearby, the backup halfback. He's going to give you some counter action and get out here towards the flat. You'll have your regular, what will look like to be a kind of a stretch run by your running back here, maybe Gus Edwards or Duke Johnson, one of those guys like there. You're going to have a boot open here from the quarterback. So he's going to come down there to the running back, and then he's going to boot out the side right there. So this is a pretty good concept because it's also a build, and I'll show you that on the very next play. All right, we see him going here. You see the boot open. Now look, that just looks like your regular stretch play, right? Show him it. Now watch your man right here get down to the flat. Now understand this, you put Yearby at fullback, and he has fullback speed. He's one of the slowest running backs I've ever seen. He's like Najee Harris slow. All right, boom, hit that bad boy out. So imagine that right there is Swift. If you had Swift at fullback, you had James Cook at tailback. You get Swift the ball right here with Jake Fromm throwing him the ball probably a little bit better out in front of him or something like that. Look at all this green grass right here. That's just manufacturing. That's on a first down play too, so I know you guys like that, man, because we don't like all that running on first down. So there, man. There you go, man. Get your playmakers out in space. But obviously, Joe Yearby didn't do anything with it. All right, very similar concept right here, but here's the bill to get a very big explosive play. So you give the defense looks out of different personnel with the same type of play, or a different play out of the same type of personnel. For you guys out there who like to try to scheme it up all the time, you know what I mean? Not everything has to be about scheme. Sometimes you have to be able to just line up and just whip people's asses, even if they know what you're going to do. That's football to me right there. Football is when I knew what somebody was going to do and I still could not stop them on the defensive side of the ball. That was demoralizing. Some people trying to do some razzle-dazzle type stuff, that ain't nothing to me, you know what I mean? That can be stopped the next time. But when you can line up every time and bust somebody's ass and they can't stop it, that's scary. All right, so check this out. Same thing right here. You're going to have, so this was Duke Johnson. So you have Duke Johnson right here. What he's going to do is take the same approach right here, like it's a stretch play, and you're going to see the boot open up from the quarterback, the boot action there. But instead of just going right here, he's actually going to continue to go, and he's going to get wheeled up the field, right? You're going to have the fullback right here, Carter, an actual true fullback. Last time they had Yearby lined up here, a running back. So he's going to do the same counter action, and then he's coming back this way in the flats. Notice this is 22 personnel, 2 backs, 2 tight ends. You got Stan Dobart right here. I believe he's just going to kind of trail the play, but you have what probably is going to be Clive Walford, I would have to imagine, as the normal tight end in the game. He's going to run a shallow cross. So this gives your man options because he's going to come right here on the stretch, boot back over, and kind of plant right here. And he kind of hit my man right here on the shallow. Like I said before, this is for promotional purposes only, giving you just a little bit of a tasty morsel so you can know that the goods are at patreon.com/committed to the G. I'm going to have a ton of offensive film breakdowns from Coach Coley and whomever the new DC is. Be trying to see some of the elements that he could bring, or even if it's Coach Smart himself being the DC and then there just being a position coach like a DB coach. Just some things that I believe that could take Georgia's schemes to the next level. So these things are going to be at patreon.com/committed to the G. I appreciate everybody out there watching. It's your boy Murph, the Underground King, Top Billing Sports, and I am out. Peace.